I've got a snorkel in my pants and I'm not happy to see anyone. I'm Sam.
I'm one snag away from losing my pants in a cowboy bar. This is Jackie.
Sure, there's no snake in a toilet, but it has a dipshit and a leg cast. I'm Justin, and this is Picasso Trigger on Stinker Madness.
What's that smell?
I don't know about you, but I'm thirsty as fuck. Thirsty as fuck.
Hey, look at me!
Thrill me.
If you come back in here, I'm gonna hit you with so many rights, you're gonna beg for a left.
Thrill me.
Beg for a left.
Thrill me.
Hey, look at me!
No more hangers!
It stinks.
Hangers!
Get to the chopper! Stinker Madness.
Hello and welcome to Stinker Madness, the podcast about bad movies for bad movie lovers. It is time for another Andy Sidaris film. This is our fourth after 7 Malibu Express and Hard Ticket to Hawaii that we've done. So, Sam, cut to you.
Cut to me.
Take a caller.
I'm going to call her. Ring, ring, ring. Hello, this is a caller. You're wrong, idiot. Last week I said something like, this was shot fourth, but then made it third. No, this is the third one they did with Arlene as the producer.
Right.
And then I said something like, Hard Ticket was done before then. I think
Hard
that's like
Hunted.
Hard Hunted.
Yeah.
And that's like the 6th or 9th one or something like that.
So you are
So
an idiot.
the Savage Beach was done after this.
Mm-hmm.
And it seems a little bit like I've said that twice and been wrong on this podcast.
Okay.
One of the reasons is that this is sort of by far the most extravagant production that they ever went through.
Yeah, I would say so.
Even though I think a lot of it is still like cleverly matched stock shots.
Mm-hmm.
They did, do at least 3 major locations. They definitely went to Las Vegas and areas in between Las Vegas and LA. They definitely were in Texas and they were definitely in Hawaii. Regardless of how many of the shots they recycled from Hard Ticket, they were there.
True.
Whether or not they went to Europe is still up for grabs, and I don't think they did, but
That's as good of research as you're going to do.
I was just wondering why she was laying down. Because you kept pointing at her like, what do you want me to do?
I'm pointing at Jackie because she hasn't been able to get a word in sideways between the two of us assholes.
I thought you just told me to start.
No, I wanted to say, hello, Jackie. Thank you for coming to the basement once again and have been on this show for 6 years.
Yeah, I'm the most overlooked castmate. I really do feel like Travis Abilene. That, not
I would
say
really as good as...
You're more like the professor. Travis Abilene is at least, we're told that he's cool. He may not be cool, but we're at least told that he's kind of supposed to be cool. You're just like, oh yeah, and the professor's here too.
Well, I like Danishes, so that'll work.
Hey, there you go. Jackie, now you and I have seen as many of the Andy Sidaris films as, I guess the same amount because we bought the Girls, Gun, and G-Strings collection. The 10 films, I believe, is on that set.
11 or 13.
Yeah.
A number in between 9 and 13.
If refresh my memory, what Arlene is selling that on her website.
Lethal
Malibu.
Ladies?
Yeah, the no. It's got, there's Lethal Ladies only has 4. Girls, Gun, and G-Strings is the entire collection minus Stacy and 7.
Yeah, and that's through Walmart.
I think $20 for that, something like that.
$8.
$8 for 10 or 13
movies
of the greatest bad movies of all time.
I think there's 12, and I think he did 10 of them.
Okay.
His son directed 2.
Okay.
They produced at least 11.
Before we come back to Jackie, I do want to preface, go out, buy these for $8. You cannot do a better thing for yourself if you're a bad movie fan. Also, it's probably advised because there's a lot of serialness into these films, go back and also watch Malibu Express and Hard Ticket to Hawaii before you dive into... You can watch these out of order, but I recommend going in order. So, Jackie, as you well know, Andy Sidaris is a fan of boobs. But you're a fan of the things that go over boobs, specifically costumes. And there's a lot of lovely ladies in this film. So who do you think was the best dressed in this film? Of the women.
You know, I'm going to go with the blonde that's Travis Abilene's girlfriend.
Donna.
Donna.
I wouldn't call her his girlfriend.
Yeah, I'm going to go with Donna.
Okay.
Because her swimsuits were lovely on her. She could pull them off no matter what swimsuit they put her in. She looked fantastic in it.
Not just pull them off by visually looking at her and saying she's pulling that off. She can pull them off literally on the drop of a hat, you know.
Yeah, they also gave her some really pretty lingerie in the beginning. And, you know, she's classy, too.
Donna?
We know that Donna's classy because she has a suit on. They're in a plane. She's got a pearl necklace on.
No.
You know, we know that Donna's you do not get in Donna's way. Donna will burn you in the face with a cigarette.
I wouldn't say that she's classy because of that. If we want to go with class, I'm going with Edie's the classiest.
Oh, yeah, Edie. But she's not really a fighter woman.
A fire woman.
Fighter.
Oh, fighter. Yeah, no. Edie's more behind-the-scenes operator. And Gal Friday, as it were. Right?
Something like that. She's really... she's that last expected line of defense.
That's true. True. You don't cross. You don't get past Edie, but at the same time,
you don't expect her to be there.
On the team, everybody's friends with Edie. She's the only one that everybody likes.
It's because her restaurant is good.
Yeah, she's a good cook. Sam, why don't you deliver your information about Picasso Trigger, whatever you can find that we already haven't covered. If you want to know more about Andy Sidaris, go back and listen to our Malibu Express episode where we actually, Sam interviews Arlene Sidaris at the end of the episode.
Good, because I have some questions.
Okay.
Well, beyond the sort of extravagance of the production in terms of its complication, or there's a lot more going on in this one. Even with the characters, there's a lot more people in this than
there
usual.
is. Yeah.
Like, you actually have a hard time figuring out who's who.
Kinda.
And I think that's by design, though.
Okay.
I think that you're supposed to be. It's got to be. It's like a grab bag of who's who at the beginning of this thing.
Right.
But one of the other things that you're going to notice about this right off the bat versus the two previous is that the piece of technology has become affordable to them, and it's a title maker.
Oh yeah, right, sure.
Because this is the first one that doesn't have an actual physical title sequence, and they have obviously taken the resources because even though those were, I thought they were awesome,
right?
But they were sort of quote unquote cheap. That's something that took all day to shoot. So they've got this whole other day now that they can dedicate towards these explosions and shirts off ladies.
You're talking about the credit sequences and the opening of 7,
Hard Ticket to Hawaii.
The long red fingernails typing everybody's stuff out, right?
Yeah, they didn't have a title maker before. They were completely out of budget.
Right.
And now I think it's a video maker that has made it like, oh, now anyone can do these little titles.
Sure.
And that is immediately noticeable in the beginning, and then because of that, like all of a sudden we're greeted by a bunch of stock shots that they probably were like, oh, well, now we can afford these.
Right.
Hey, look at that.
It's the Arc de Triomphe. People will think that we're here.
Yeah. We're now going to get 2 Abilenes.
Yeah.
Versus one in the 2 previous. The quality's been going down steadily, although...
What's the... Oh, Rowdy. Rowdy
Abilene, I'm fine with Rowdy.
I'm okay with Rowdy.
Cody Abilene is, he's the bee's knees.
Right.
Rowdy's fine. I got no problem with Rowdy. Travis and LG, though.
God, even his boat sucks.
Yeah, the Abilenes are like the Kennedys. We start out with John, then we get Bobby, and then we're left with Ted.
And Ted's duplicated. So, like, we've got and I think LG's supposed to be like the patriarch of the Abilenes or something. And he's played by Gweech Kook.
Gweech Kook!
I guess that's how you say it. That's not his real name.
It can't be his Gweech Kook.
Okay, so this guy, he's making it a second appearance because he is Colonel Thickcock in
Correct.
American Ninja.
Yes, he is. He's also like a shitty Jodon.
Yeah, that's exactly what he is.
Yeah.
And he gets cast for that.
Which is saying something.
So I think this is the weirdest thing. So this fucking guy bought an entire town of Luckenbach, Texas.
He bought a town. You mean like fucking...
Luckenbach, Texas.
Like Clint Eastwood in Carmel? No, he just became the mayor of Carmel.
He just became the mayor. He didn't buy, this guy
you can't
bought
buy Caramel.
He bought the fucking town.
That's insane.
And then he and his buddy, who
How many
also...
people? How many people? You got anything on that?
What the specific size of, I gotta figure that it's, a couple hundred.
Yeah, it's
there's
small,
no other
but
fucking way to
still,
do this, right?
pretty-
And he probably didn't buy everybody's property, just like the main strip of town. Either way, he bought the whole fucking town.
Right.
And then he's got this buddy with him who's named Hondo, which is another fake name. And they put on the Luckenbach World's Fair and Women's Chili Cook-Off.
Oh boy. So they cook women in chili, and
I think
everybody.
I'm going to
Sally
just
tastes
guess
great.
that it's a women's only chili cook-off, and at the point where this guy's in charge of it, they may or may not have shirts, right?
It's not like Scott Tenorman chili where it's people.
No, it's
Oh, okay.
not.
All
It's
right.
just a chili cook-off.
Delicious
It's
women.
only women, and it's a sidecar to the World's Fair of Luckenbach, Texas,
Not quite as big as the New York World's Fair, but
where he's discovered, because this is before he did acting.
okay.
And then he gets discovered. They're like, you know what you could do? You could play a Texas asshole.
Right, you could be shitty Jodon for your
And
career.
he was actually in Spielberg's first movie,
which is
The Sugarland Express.
the Sugarland Express.
When I think the Sugarland Express shows up in this, like a little nod to that.
Well, the Sugar Cane Train.
Sugarcane Train,
Yeah.
something like that. Yeah, it's like a little bit, maybe, I don't know.
Huh.
But yeah, so, and then afterwards he sells the town back, I guess, when the fair and cook-off thing didn't pan out the way that he fucking wanted it to, I guess.
He's like, what's her name in Parks and Rec? Her boyfriend. What's that guy's name? I really like that actor.
Rob Lowe.
No, not Rob Lowe. That guy sucks. The Scott
Ben.
Yeah, Ben's the
Oh,
character's name.
yeah.
What the hell's his name?
Adam
Something
West?
or other.
Adam
Scott West.
He was
Scott McLean. Bill
Yeah.
Scott?
Good.
Scott
Adam
something.
Scott.
Adam Scott. Jesus, Adam West, Scott West. How couldn't I couldn't put it together from there. Like when his character runs for mayor at the age of 18, puts on the giant ice capades that bankrupts the entire town.
Yeah.
Like, what did he get? Like, did the market value go up or down when you sell it down?
Figure he probably broke even on that deal. I bet he was probably like out 35. Like he came into the red a little bit on the World's Fair and Women's Chili Cook-Off, and then sold the town back for about what he bought it for. Then decided acting, even though it was in his notes that he doesn't consider acting to be real work, not like pillaging the livelihood of people. For stupid fucking reasons.
Right.
Oh, Jesus.
He might as well be the lead character of Rotor.
He might have made that movie. And then the other half of the Abilene is, of course, Steve Bond. Who has been in everything. He most notably General Hospital, and then he was, I think he was like the Playman of the Year in 1977 for Playgirl.
Yeah. Play dude.
Pee-pee out, and ladies are like, man, if that pee-pee wasn't attached to him, I'd like it.
Or maybe not.
Maybe not. I don't know. Jackie didn't like the Steve Bond. She was having considerable difficulties with him throughout the viewing of the film.
Jackie,
he's greasy and gross, and God, he's just everything that you look at when you're at the skating rink as a 14-year-old.
Right,
he's the 35-year-old fucking weirdo that's hanging out.
Yeah.
Like, hey, you ladies want a soda?
Yeah, he's vibing it on and he's not even the type of guy that puts on roller skates. He just sits on the wall and vibes it at you.
Yeah, he's just gross. He's not pretty. He's nothing to. I mean, he's not. It's not like he's like hideous or anything. But he takes off his shirt. He's in
a better shape than me.
I'm in better shape than this guy. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know. It's just, and he's just not a very good maker outer.
Oh yeah, he's all about the porno tongue when it's like, dude, less is more.
And you're like, ew.
This is a movie. You're not even supposed to use your tongue, stupid.
The weird thing about him is, he's playing in Abilene, which we know are the coolest fucking guys on the planet. If you took still shots of 95% of the time he's on screen, and you took this still shot and handed it to a stranger and said, blind Pepsi challenge, what's this character? They would all say scumbag. Like, at no point does he ever be charming. He's just always scummy. Like, he's the villain. Like, he can't not be scummy.
He lurks even when he's not lurking.
He's a lurker.
He has lurky eyes, and it's gross.
Which is a great Bonnie Tyler song.
Sure.
Well, you know,
Yes.
he would have been a great cast for like a villain sidekick.
Sure.
Right, yeah.
Not even the villain. He can't pull off the villain. He would
Sure.
be a very good like villain sidekick that gets killed.
Yeah.
But he's just no Abilene.
Like Hans Gruber's bro. Like, you know,
Sure.
he dies in an elevator.
The
type
guy
thing. Yeah.
with the
Yeah.
really straight hair.
Yeah.
But you know, and they're really trying to sell his sex because the first time we see him, he's in a pair of turquoise colored banana hammocks. And
Yeah.
there ain't that big of a banana to be hammocking. He can't even fill out his jeans like Tony Abilene does in all the movies, right?
Cody
Abilene.
Tony.
Tony.
Tony Abilene.
Tony Abilene's the one that's got the 3-foot penis.
Yeah.
He has to get a set of jeans just for his wiener.
And can never get your car fixed right. Hey Tony, did you get the VW fixed? Nope.
It's a German car, and he's Tony. Come on now. Let's get really
What? I don't
racist. Let's
get-
get really
I don't get
racist.
It's a Fiat.
I don't get the Tony connection. I don't get it. What are you guys talking about?
Oh my God. Anyway,
What's the German for Tony?
Ach, mein Lehmann. I don't know.
That's his first name.
Yeah.
I'm Ach, my name in Abilene. Okay, Jackie, sorry.
He's a good mechanic, but the bill is always difficult to sort out.
you know, and they tried to like put him in Wranglers or whatever, and it just wasn't working for him.
Wranglers or Jordache?
I think they were Jordashes, right,
Guess
Sam?
jeans in
I
there.
would accuse the jacket of being Jordache. When you first see him, he's in what I would call a very cavalier interpretation of a Canadian tuxedo.
Yeah.
It should be,
Head to toe denim.
but it's gone too wild. There's like really white denim and some tan denim, and it's just like, this isn't even a Canadian tuxedo anymore. It's like shitty Sergeant Pepper's of denim is what he's got going on here.
It's his mom's denim jacket.
It is, yeah.
Yeah,
I actually
right.
had that same denim jacket in grade school, and I got beat up.
Or I
Yeah.
can see Teen Witch wearing this jacket.
Yeah, but either way, he can't fill out a pair of pants. They should not have him like lean back onto pieces of furniture that obviously are supposed to be showcasing his manlyhood there, and it doesn't. And you're just like, no.
That's why he has to stand on the other side of the railing at the skate park, you know. So because if he was on your side, he'd have to lean into it, and he'd be like, "Hey, man, you're not throwing out any vibe like that."
Yeah, you're not gonna go. 17 ain't gonna get you 20 doing that at the skate park. Weird 40-year-old guy.
Yeah, I mean, if you're gonna go picking up on some weird lurker, you're gonna want the guy who sits on the top of the skate rink and just plops his package down. Like, that's right, it covers the entire thing and hangs over a little bit of the ledge. This is what you want, ladies. And then you just find out that it's just old balls and they've been stretched really.
Right.
Yeah.
You're like, oh no, I was tricked.
Yeah, if only gravity worked when you were 20.
Yeah, old switcheroo. You think, well, not really. That's like a Costanza switcheroo right there.
It's like the Wonder Bra or something.
Well, no, but you think it's a giant wiener and it's just old large balls.
Yeah, immediately disappointed. Like, oh,
Oh God.
Where'd the wiener go?
Yeah, that's just an average. But those balls are gigantic. Why do they do that?
All right, what else we got, Sam?
Well, that was it. That we reached the end of the Abilene business when I turned it over to Jackie. Actually,
All right. Well, I think
there's some other stuff, but I wanted to
you want to save
it for when it
savor-
happens because there's
savor
one.
the-
We got a big one.
the taste of
Got some surprise excitement later.
Picasso Trigger.
Yeah.
Jackie, you got anything else before we dive into this?
I thought the fish painting was really nice.
Oh my God, we'll talk about the fish painting when we get there.
I thought whoever did it though was a decent artist.
Okay.
It didn't suck.
the fish painting is better than any of us could do.
Yeah, I thought it was okay.
It was a fine fish painting.
Speak for yourselves.
Oh, come on.
That's it. Challenge accepted.
Yeah,
Next
gee.
week on our podcast website, you'll be able to see 3 Picasso Trigger paintings.
A week?
Yeah, that's all you
dude,
get.
Yeah, okay, well, it's going to be a friggin' stick figure fish then. Come on, a
Stick
week?
figure fish.
Jesus.
This is the Picasso without any skin. It's just fish bones.
All right, let's dive into this. Picasso Trigger from 1989.
88.
89.
89.
88.
88.
9. No, IMDb says 89, so whatever.
9.
Either way, Paris. We open on Paris, where a fancy guy, Salazar's his name, is getting ready to go to the museum, I guess.
Well, it's the city of Paris's foyer.
Right. Where he's given the city and the world the Picasso Trigger, which, as Jackie was so eager to talk about, is a painting of what appears to be a dory.
That's called the Picasso Triggerfish.
It is literally a Picasso Triggerfish.
Yeah, the movie is named after that fish.
There's
It's real.
fish called the Picasso Trigger.
Fish. Yeah, Picasso Triggerfish.
What's its story?
Pretty much what they said in the movie. It'll get underneath you and kill you.
How
Yeah,
big
it
is
rips
it?
your guts
Oh,
out.
not very big.
So, like,
Well, ocean fish are all big, right?
no, not
Like compared
necessarily.
to river fish, right?
I mean,
So it's probably like, but it's really tall and long. I think they can probably get like 12, 13,
so like a
14 inches.
marlin?
Oh, fuck, not that big.
Okay.
Like, foot and a half probably.
Oh, so like a flounder.
No, I think flounders are bigger than that.
So like a cod.
Cods are huge.
So like a tuna.
Tuna is also huge.
So like an orca.
Those are not even fish and gigantic.
So
Like an airplane, because that's where we're going.
So
And
like
that's
a
the next one.
so like a Loch Ness monster.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Like a clownfish, but a little bit bigger,
Yeah,
probably.
see, that's what I was thinking. It was like a dory size jobber.
Yeah,
Like, it looks like a dory.
Well, those actually get kind of big. I mean, like foot and a half big, right?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. But that's a real thing.
I did not know that.
Don't you feel stupid for
I've-
making fun of it now?
Well, no, I don't feel really stupid because the ocean, as we know, is a vast biodiverse universe that is separate to ours, and we don't even know what's inside of it. The people that are in the know don't know what's down there, so I have no problem with me knowing nothing about the ocean.
Do you ever look at those pictures online of the washed up
Of
ocean
the
stuff?
butts and boobs, constantly.
No, the washed up ocean
Oh.
stuff from like after tsunamis and stuff. There's some scary shit down there.
Oh,
if
yeah,
I
yeah,
was
yeah.
this Picasso trigger fish, I'd be like, yeah, you have to rip people's guts out because you don't know what's coming up from the depths of the deep.
Have you ever seen a coelacanth, Jackie?
What's that?
It's essentially a dinosaur that,
It's older than the dinosaurs.
we thought went extinct. And then like 50 years ago, they started popping up, and they are fucking monsters. They're like the Hydra. You don't have time to look it up because I can't spell coelacanth. Look it up after the show, Jackie. But yeah, no, you don't. You don't know what's down there. Have you seen the Abyss? Criminy, Leviathan, Deep Star 6,
Yeah, well, it's like
the
when-
Meg.
and
Well, that
then
one sucks.
When James Cameron went down at the bottom, he didn't find anything because not even fish like James Cameron.
He couldn't find the bar either. Kept lowering it.
I don't know. This thing doesn't look that big.
Well, it's not huge. It's just ugly as fuck.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Here's one that's dead. And I guess it's the size of a small 2-year-old.
Yeah, well, that's enough to not make you happy.
Well, you wouldn't want to stare it in the eyes and try to give it a kiss. It's not fabulous looking or anything.
It's got legs and it's a fish.
Yeah, the Wells catfish is another scary beast. Anyways, so yeah, Picasso Trigger. That's fascinating.
Yeah, it's a real fish.
Huh, okay, so he's gotten this painting. He's philanthropying. He's donating it to the museum or the city or whatever. Makes some lecture about death and that conservation is good. I don't know what his real idiom here is.
I think this is like the lobby of a Howard Johnson's, or this is the foyer at the ITT or the Texas Instruments building or something.
Sure.
But they put a sign on the outside of it that says Paris, and he's like, "Here, Paris, here's a painting. Like, you don't have enough of these.
Or the front door of the Best Western in
Yeah.
El Paso.
I'm giving it to all of you, even though you have a whole museum called the Louvre.
Right.
But here in the
I
lobby
believe
of your
it's
city,
pronounced the Louvre.
the Louvre, it's Louvre.
The Louvre.
It's like the Brett Favre.
You're right.
Yeah.
That's how the French.
It's actually it was named after Brett Louvre, who was also a French quarterback who did a lot of paintings. But yeah, he's like giving him like, here, friends, here's a painting at the fucking base of your hotel. And they're like, yeah, we don't care.
And then like, I love how casual he is about afterwards because everybody's still like he's a big deal. He's a big wig. He walks in a tuxedo. He's giving the wink and the gun at these like other big wigs who are just so like, wow, isn't it nice that we get to be in the same room as this incredible human being? And then after he gives his big speech, he just goes out front and has a smoke.
He's like, yeah. Ooh, hey, old friend.
Man, that was stressful. I better go outside. Like,
Boy.
he doesn't stick around to, like, shake hands, have cocktails, schmooze. He just, like, all right, well, that's done. I'm going to go smoke now.
Well, that's because he knows that the painting is shit, and he's like, I don't want to stick around and have somebody go, oh, nice painting, butthole.
Of a fish. The Picasso Trigger. Like, I mean, at the end of the day, it's a painting of a fish. I mean, it's a painting of a bowl of fucking fruit. It's not a nice painting.
It's not remarkable, say.
Right. Da Vinci didn't do this.
Yeah, it would be neat if like it was one of those like your grandma had where you flip the switch and the eyes light up or something. Like,
Or you turn it upside down and it takes its top off.
That's
they have
a pen.
paintings that do
yeah.
that.
Well, you know, it's a Banksy thing.
You just turn the whole tower upside down.
Yeah, there's a topless lady.
Oh,
About that.
turn yourself upside down and then
Boobs
the
come out.
blood rushes to your head and you have any of the fantasies that you want. They're all right there.
So then he steps outside for the smoke. He's been tailed by
His own man.
what appears to be his man.
And I think that he's the sidecar bishop.
Right. He's dressed like a bishop, but he's got an iron cross on. Like he's the bishop of Nazism?
I don't know. It was like a weird star thing.
No, it's the iron cross,
Was
dude.
it?
Yeah.
So he's got a Nazi man?
He's got a Nazi bishop, man. I don't know what this guy's deal is at all.
He has
But
his
he's
own
got
driver.
yeah, that's what I was going to
His
say.
man's got a man.
Yeah.
Yeah, that drives him around in a sidecar.
And then out of nowhere, he pulls out a fucking musket
Yes.
and blasts the Picasso trigger.
I don't
the
know.
guy.
It's a musket, but it's an older weapon.
It's a big gun to be in a sidecar
Yeah.
Well, sidecars are quite deep.
that can fit a giant rifle in him.
You could fit a giant rifle in it.
I don't know about that. This seems very cartoonesque. Like
I think you could get one. I've sat in one of these.
Foghorn Leghorn reaching into his, feathers and pulling out a big mallet.
This could be like the African sparrow or European, like with or without the musket. Wait, with or without the bayonet. That's what I meant.
Yeah.
Because without the bayonet, maybe.
Yeah.
What, like
The
like
bayonet makes it like a foot longer.
the sparrows that grab coconuts and fly
Sure.
them north to England? Those sparrows?
They're non-migratory.
I'm confused. Sparrows and muskets?
Well, I was thinking that it was going to be more of a debate as to whether it would fit with or without the bayonet, but we decided immediately that it wouldn't fit with the bayonet, so it muted my very poor comparison immediately.
Anyways, he shoots his boss in the chest who dies. Okay.
It's a good heart shot.
Yeah, so later on the Malibu Express. It's not the Malibu Express.
It's
Oh,
like,
it's some shithole.
it's just a little Four Winds or something. It's a little motorboat.
It's the
This
San
is-
Bernardino Express.
Yeah, this is the Abilene trailer park with boats.
Abalone.
Abilene.
I believe abaloons is what pirate treasures are.
Oh, no, those are abalones.
Abalones. Also good for sandwiches.
I have abalones on my pike nikes.
This is the dumbest one we've done. Okay. So he's on the Malibu Express, which is not the yacht that Cody lives on. I mean, just make it the Malibu Express 2
Two
or
or something, I
Junior
don't know.
or something. I don't know.
Well, they just pulled the sign off and stuck it on there.
Right.
They don't have to do a lot of work beyond that. And I'll let them have it.
Travis is there. He gets a call from Colonel Thickcock?
LG.
LG.
Abilene.
Who's like, hey, heads up, the Picasso Trigger, the world's or our most deadliest agent, him, yeah, he's dead. So be careful.
Yeah.
Something's up.
Something's up, and he's like, okay.
Cool.
Whoa.
Gonna go back to being scummy. In Las Vegas, the Cowgirl Tumbler team of Kim and Patty Cakes,
Yes.
who are on the marquee of the Sahara
Yeah.
above Wayne Newton.
Have you seen Wayne Newton's act?
Have you seen these?
Yeah.
I mean, come on. This is outlandish.
It's not good.
This is some of the worst lady dancing in any of them. Like, I mean, we just
Well-
got done with Christina Aguilera and her ferret dance. I think it was better.
Oh, yeah.
This you got to take the pun in with this one though, because
Okay.
it's called the Greenhorn Room,
Uh-huh.
which means the beginner's room.
Sure, right.
They're
Yeah.
not that great. This is their first
They're
act.
headlining above Wayne Newton.
No, they're not. They're in the beginner's lounge.
Oh, Wayne Newton has fallen. He's
In the larger lounge area.
Wayne Newton's a big fan of theirs.
These guys, they're warming up for him.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
There's some bigwig there who looks like Telly Savalas, I guess. I don't know what this guy's deal is. He's an ongoing part of this villainous plot down
I
the road. But
guess
what's his
he-
relation to anything?
Works for Picasso Trigger's brother,
Okay, all right.
who is the young Michael McDonald with the yellow shooting glasses.
Ortiz.
Ortiz, yeah.
Okay, all right. He also seems to have a relationship with like talent guys who are evil.
I think his front is I don't know. His front is hanging out at this place watching these ladies dance over and over again.
Right.
Till he convinces them that he can be their manager.
I guess. Okay.
So his front is he pretends to be a talent agent, but he's actually in the sex trafficking thing. So he gets these young ladies. He tells them, "Oh, you're going to be a star. You know, here you're going to sign with us. Come up to this room." They knock him out. They put him in the sex trade. They go out and get the next one.
Okay. All right. Huh. Good job, Jax. He's got a man who appears to look like Colin Farrell and Ryan Gosling had a child, and it's this guy. And he has a homing device that he's like, "Hey, I've got the homing device. I'm going to go now." And leaves.
This is a very dubious plan.
Has two guys that are lethal agents there
Yes.
as well, I think.
Yeah. So he goes and he gives the waitress a tip to give these guys flowers. Then they're going to take him, but the homing device is in there.
Oh, it's in the flowers. Okay.
Yeah, he puts it in there, and it's like a little watch battery. And then that's going to, like, no loose ends there. This is going to work perfectly. It does, though.
Yeah, because they have to take Sam Raimi's car to Palm Springs.
I'm guessing it's probably going to be a horseshit trip.
It's probably going to be a horseshit trip. And so he knows where they're at and then flies over them in a helicopter with a bazooka and explodes them. Mm-hmm. So now two more agents of lethal have died.
Yes.
Okay. But now we cut to Edie's. If you recall from Hard Ticket to Hawaii, Edie has a restaurant in Hawaii.
Cynthia Brimhall.
Cynthia Brimhall, who we should know from
Penthouse Magazine.
Penthouse Magazine. How about that?
Yeah.
She just do the centerfold thing, or did she get into the...
It was
other
prior to the water sports
not
period, if you were wondering.
Still get the intercourse in Penthouse.
Yeah, I know she would have been one of the...
Just centerfold.
Centerfold now.
Boring.
Pet, I believe is what they're called.
Yeah, Penthouse Pet.
Gross.
There's two agents there who just appear to be honeymooners, but they get laid, like they're marked by getting laid. And like the lays in Hawaii, not
Yes, yeah.
the sex.
They throw them up on a table and start doing
them. Oh, those are the ones. Those are the bangers. Kill them.
If they shot people for having sex, everybody in this movie'd be dead.
Right.
It's true.
So they get Uzi'd by two nutsacks that are there.
Bruce Penhall being one of them.
Bruce Penhall.
Bruce Penhall.
Penhall.
Bruce Penhall's in most of these movies. He's one of Andy Sidaris' friends. He's one of the greatest motorcycle racers ever.
Oh, wow. How about that?
Yeah.
All right. These two get Uzi'd in the chest in slow motion and die from it. So that's two more agents down. Somebody's clearly bumping off lethal agents.
Yep.
So which one is the motorcycle guy in this shot?
The blonde dude that's doing all the wheelies on the motorcycle.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
the one that looks like he can really ride a fucking motorcycle.
Yeah, the only one that looks like they actually
guy.
can. Yeah, okay.
So we learned that this is all part of Ortiz's hit job. Who Ortiz is... Who?
The most handsome man in this movie.
The Michael McDonald guy's the most handsome?
Yep.
Because you can't even see his face. He's got freaking Unabomber glasses and a Michael McDonald beard.
He looks fantastic.
It's just because he's like an Ewok wearing Unabomber glasses. What does he look like, Jackie?
Handsome.
He looks like not Steve Bond.
Yeah.
And that's all you gotta do. That's all you gotta do.
The standards are not real high. You get Ninja Pony side braid guy.
Jake, right.
You get two doofuses on motorcycles. You get an old guy that gets shot in the chest. Or you get this guy.
Right.
I'm going with this guy for this movie.
All right.
Ortiz is my guy.
You know, there's a lot of good-looking women in this movie.
Sure.
So,
Well, I have one for that, too. It's
Okay.
Edie.
All right.
I think Edie is the best looking out of all of them.
All right. So who's Ortiz?
He's the brother of the Picasso Trigger. He's revenge. They think that this is all revenge because he feels like his brother's been killed and it must have been an inside job or something.
Okay.
That's the cover anyway. I
So
guess.
is he in on this whole plot or is he just freelancing?
He's got to be in on it.
Huh. Okay.
Yes, he is in on it.
Because I'm pretty confused about the whole plot, but we'll get to that
Yeah.
eventually. But so Ortiz is killing all these agents who are going to testify or have testified against Salazar or Ortiz or I don't know.
His
think they-
brother.
Testified. They just maybe are the ones who did it.
Okay. Huh. I thought
Yeah.
there was something about testifying.
The two gals in the boat, Donna and
Taryn.
one of them had testified.
Okay.
Oh,
All right.
Taryn testified against him. That's why she's in Hard Ticket to Hawaii. She's in the witness protection program, remember?
That's correct. Yeah.
And they put, that's like, oh, you're new. Here's your new life. You're a pilot, deliverer, and secret agent.
Why? Yeah.
Yay!
You can't just send them to Orlando every time, Sam. You know, you can't just always send all your people to Florida, Central Florida. You have to mix it up a little to throw off the bad guys.
Or give, like, what's my new profession? Not landscaping. Not something that anyone could figure out how to do pretty. You're a pilot and a secret agent now.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Do I get a choice? No.
No.
Can you get fired from your agency job? So let's say they're like, oh, you're going to be a grocery clerk, right? And they put you in an Albertsons. You're like, you're going to fucking pay me because I'm just going to sit over here and do nothing.
Well,
and sometimes I'm not even going to come to work because I'm part of the agency replacement
Here's
program.
the thing you're not factoring about being in the Witness Protection Agency, Jackie. You don't want to fuck up and bring attention to yourself because you get dead from it. Like, that's the guy, Joe Dirt, you know? Clem's over there saying Joe Dirt's a goddamn hero because Clem's a rat for the mafia. Sheesh. Don't you know anything? Speaking of Taryn and Donna, they wake up and let everybody know what type of movie we're watching by just going and taking random showers. Hey, boobs. All right.
Yeah.
We're going to skip pretty much boob talk because there's so much fucking boobs in this movie. I mean, like, he dials the boobs to... It's hard to say he dials the boobs to 11, but
because,
man, there's a lot.
Again, the Malibu Express shower scene is sort of like, you're just trying to give me a boner and that's it.
Right, but there's like, it's almost plot and dialogue relevant. This is more like Wynorski boobs, where it's just, God, we haven't had boobs on screen for about 10 minutes. Somebody go take a shower.
Sure. I think
silent shower.
this one does that a lot because it tries to have so many moving parts that it just every once in a while goes, oh yeah, boobs.
Boobs.
Oh yeah, explosion.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, boobs.
Yeah, because let me
explosion.
tell you, nobody takes a shower before they go jumping in the ocean.
Right. Their next step is to go scuba diving.
Yeah, you're not going to shower before you go do that. The fish don't give a shit if your hair is oily.
Maybe they're very concerned about the conservation of the ocean as well, and they don't want to put any chemicals in it, so they use Pert Plus.
There's certain fish that go after stinky people.
Yeah. Well, maybe the Picasso Trigger
Maybe.
or the coelacanth. You know.
Smells like other fish, so they attack them.
or the brown trout. For those like stink.
Yep, they're not good.
So 4. So they go scuba diving, and sure enough, Ortiz is there with his mans, and they've got a remote controlled airplane that is explosive.
Common theme.
Yeah.
They go crazy with the remote control stuff in
Yeah,
this
they
one.
do. And so they're there to blow up Donna and Taryn as well. Mostly they just have a good time with the model airplane.
It's hard to not just freelance with it. Like, wow, this thing's really flying awesome. Like at 2 points, the Michael McDonald guy's like, just blow up the boat. And they're like, man, this thing's great.
Yeah,
Like,
we'll get there.
it does loop-to-loops. And he's like, stop freewheeling, you dicks, and blow up the boat.
But hold on.
So they finally do it.
Yeah, they finally blow up. But Taryn and Donna see it, and they're like, what? That's our boat.
Like, oh, not getting the deposit back on that rental.
Right.
Let's go about our day.
Let's go to the aeroplane.
Back at the Texas ranch, LG has he's riding his pony down the street and heads off towards the house, and he's got a couple tails on him. And they're like, he's going to the barn. Get him.
Yeah.
Which, okay, I don't really know what the relevance is to the barn because they've pre-rigged a Jeep to explode.
Sure.
Where his ranch hand gets into it, drives 20 feet, and then they hit the button and explode it. Like, there's clearly something wrong with this plot.
Well, that and the first thing out of, the rancher guy's mouth is, no, I'm never going to get my coffee and sandwiches.
What a jerk. It's the 4th ranch hand that's been exploded this week.
I just love the way he suggests he doesn't ask for it. He's like, hey, why don't you get in that Jeep and go get some coffee and sandwiches? Oh, why don't I? Yeah. You're right.
Okay.
What was I thinking about not doing that?
Like, he's headed to the barn.
Maybe. I still don't ever see a barn.
No, I'm just quoting them.
Yeah.
He's headed to the barn. Let's get him with our pre-rigged Jeep explosion
That we get the wrong guy with.
that we can see he's not in. And then LG is looking at them. He knows that they blew up the wrong guy. Everything is wrong about this.
Yeah.
Like, maybe figure that there's something deeper going on than isn't LG. And he doesn't figure it out until like 3/4 through this movie.
I don't know if somebody else figures it out for him.
Yeah. All right. So he calls Travis and he's like, hey, somebody tried to explode me. Just warning you.
He's an egomaniac. He
Yeah.
immediately assumes that it's him.
Right.
He doesn't know that Pedro wasn't part of the Mexican mafia down. It's
true.
And he's in the witness protection program when they finally found him. He doesn't
Right.
know.
They're
Yeah.
like, hey, your new job is ranch hand and secret agent. Because that's all we give out. If you thought about a new life as being a secret agent, join the witness protection program.
So Donna and Taryn, they have no ride back to town. So they take the Sugar Lane Express, which is a train. It's like a fun touristy train.
It's the sugar cane train.
Yeah, the Sugar Cane Train.
The Sugar Lane Express being that Spielberg movie.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
I'm already confused.
I thought it was a cocaine reference.
Yeah, maybe.
I think there might just be a sugar cane train.
There might be. We might know nothing about Hawaii, and this is just something
Oh, I don't
fun you
know
do.
anything about Hawaii.
I don't either.
I know it's an island.
They don't have snakes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or is that Ireland?
Ireland doesn't have
I don't
snakes
think
either.
they either have
No,
snakes.
Ireland doesn't have children. That's what. Yeah, okay.
No, they don't have any
Yeah,
potatoes.
that's a super funny joke about all the death that they've experienced in their history.
I thought I was making a Pied Piper. Oh, that's Germany.
Yeah, the Pied Piper was in Germany.
Maybe we don't know anything about anything.
I think the Pied Piper was in
Coelacanths.
Holland.
Coelacanths.
In Holland, they wear wooden shoes and they plug holes in the dike with their fingers.
So
'Cause that would work.
most dikes plug holes.
Okay.
Okay, moving on.
So,
I'm for.
yeah. They,
So
they're in
anyway,
Hawaii.
they get on this train and they catch a ride and they get off
Yeah,
and
then
they go to
walk
the airplane.
plane. Yeah, they walk back to work.
Really? Yeah, they have a really silly child-themed touristy train that can take them directly to work.
Right. The Malachi cargo plane that they
Yeah.
keep giant cobras in sometimes.
Dude,
Well,
I
whatever.
would love to live in a place that had like a little train like that that would take me around.
No, they
I
live
would
in
use
paradise.
I would use public transit if it looked like that.
Have you heard of Hawaii, Jackie?
It's supposed to be nice.
Yeah, I've heard it's nice.
I heard it's nice too. I've never been there.
All right. So they've got a new agent coming in. Her name is Lady Pantera.
Lady Pantera.
Uh-huh. And she arrives in town in Maui, and she's getting tailed immediately. Travis goes to visit her, like, hey, I'm going to meet Lady Pantera. And it turns out they went to college together, where they used to be lovers.
I thought that was high school.
Either
Whatever.
way.
He was the captain of the football team. I guess college football teams have captains too, but
Sure.
he doesn't look like a quarterback.
No, he looks like he probably played in a small town somewhere.
He looks like the punter.
Yeah. Well.
So their first move of operation, whatever their current task is to put on pants.
Yeah.
A quote unquote pants. Her pants are not pants.
No.
Her shirt is not a shirt because we know it's not.
Most of the guys in Def Leppard would be like, isn't that a little obscene for
that's-
torn up jeans? Come on
That's
now.
gratuitous, lady.
Yeah, like I said in the beginning of this podcast, one snag away from not having pants on at this cowboy
Right.
bar.
It would be like that Looney Tunes thing where you pull one string and then you spin around and your sweater's gone.
Yep.
Or that Weezer song, whatever.
Or, warm up pants are more secure than these things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just take those right off.
Not pants are more secure.
It's like she's wearing less than pants.
Right.
Well, she does look like she's holding them up with an electrical cord. that
Yeah.
She cut off of a lamp.
Yeah.
So that'll work.
That was big in the 80s, right? Electrical cord belts?
I don't know. But, they're also going to this extremely high-end cowboy bar because everybody there is driving a Porsche, a Lamborghini, or there was another really nice car in the background. No, but there was no pickup trucks at this.
Yeah, outside it looks like the Ritz-Carlton. Inside it looks like someplace that Dalton would work.
Yeah, it's Roadhouse.
Yeah.
I've been to this bar. It's in Colorado.
Like the set? Or just
This
a
the
similar bar?
that looked exactly like this. The crappy rails on the outside of the dance floor.
There's 3 of them in town.
Yeah, dude. Every shitty Dalton bar looks like this,
And
Jackie.
we
They
call
didn't
them all
drive from Texas to Colorado to shoot a scene at a bar.
They went, we need to go find a shitty Western themed bar. Turn left, and there one is.
Well, if we need a shitty Western bar, we certainly can't find one
Yeah.
in Texas.
There's like 3 within a mile and a half of here that we could rename shit kickers.
Yeah, right. Anyways, so they have some country dancing, some drinks. Their tails are there. They get spotted, but they're like, oh, let's not worry about that. Let's go back and let's make love.
Yeah.
So how do you make love, Sam? You stick your hands in the holes of her pants and pull them up into her hoo-ha.
Yeah, you also go side to side. You rub your wiener side to side on her pocket.
Oh, I like that movie.
Yeah.
Actually. It's nice. It's like the painful dry hump.
Yeah. Like I'm gonna really get warmed up for disappointment by chafing myself before I even get started. Damn you, Jordash.
They're also both really sweaty for some reason.
Dancing,
gross.
it's hot.
Yeah, dude. When
Dancing.
you're really giving it your all, you're out there sweating.
Oh, that dancing was awful.
Yeah, it was.
There was
terrible.
even the extras couldn't figure out how to do it.
That old man, though, that one extra that was the old man and his partner that kind of cut in front of the camera and they were scooting down to the floor.
Oh,
Yeah, they were good.
okay.
So the next morning, they meet up with not Joe Don Baker at a diner, and they tell him, about, hey, there's dead agents everywhere. And he's like, oh, okay, well, check this out. There's 2 guys that just walked in, and they're trouble, so we got to kill them.
Yeah.
They're after you. We've been made, I guess, Lady
Sure.
Pantera. She was made when she got off the plane.
Yeah.
So,
He's also LG is in disguise, quote unquote,
Oh, as a cowboy?
as a fisherman.
Oh, yeah, okay.
He's just like he's wearing a new hat. He's wearing a disguise that's like a sign that says disguise.
Yeah. Like, oh, you just went and bought clothes from Eddie Bauer. Good for you.
Oh, Eddie Bauer would be too expensive.
Yeah.
This is like the sportsman section at Kmart.
Or
There was a blue light that was shining, and he's like, oh, that looks like a disguise. You know, it says disguise on it.
It's a Halloween costume.
I am someone else. So they're like, all right, here's the plan. We're going to lead them away.
Actually, he says,
You stay here.
He says, here's the plan. You stay here. I'm going to go outside. You get behind him. So they all get up and walk out the front door.
Best plan ever so far.
Then they have a new ad hoc plan that involves two of them getting in one boat and her taking the party barge.
Right. We'll stay here and he's allowed to leave. No, you stay here and guard him. Nobody else can come in. Right. Nobody else can come in, including you. No, that's not what I said. Another, I just have to cram in the Holy Grail references whenever I can. 2 in 1 episode. So they get on somebody's boat and freaking end up in the Everglades. I don't know how they do this from Texas. And they lead these two guys away while Lady Pantera gets on a party barge, which I guess that's an actual brand? Party barge?
I don't know if that was the brand or if that was just whatever brand's party barge, and they didn't want to fuck around with the name. They're like, this is the party barge.
Party barge. Clever, guys.
Hey, they're not making any false illusions.
Yeah, it's a big boat with lots of seats and it's square.
It's a party barge.
Like when you're looking for a Western bar in Texas, turn left. You go to the boat store, like, oh, do you have any party barges? And they're like, yeah, the one right next to you. And you're like, oh my God, it's actually called the party barge.
It's called party barge.
Yeah.
So they lead them around, and Travis, in Grand Abilene tradition, can't shoot shit that's moving.
He's worse than
worse.
Cody because at least Cody's hitting shit that's in the shot.
Yeah, right.
Like he's shooting lamps and plants and other things.
Yeah.
These are strays. You don't even know where they're going.
The other guy's not so good shot either because he's got a shotgun and he can't hit anything. So,
Yeah, well, no.
Maybe he shot his cousin.
He's probably, they're going fast and they're out of range, so he's just using the wrong tool.
Okay, all right. Either way, they lead back around, or somehow Pantera got in ahead of them in a party barge, which doesn't make any sense, but she's got like a collapsible sniper rifle that she shoots the dude with.
It kind of seems like it was part of the party barge.
It seems like it's part of the party barge.
Like, I thought she was putting together a flare gun.
Uh-huh.
And then all of a sudden, it's a rifle.
Right.
Yeah. And I'm like, I wonder how many times they've had to use this on this party barge.
Must be the Minnesota Vikings party barge.
No.
You need a sniper rifle.
In Texas, you can't have a party without shooting dillers.
Yeah, right. Dillers?
Yeah,
armadillos.
From a boat?
There's swimming and flying dillers, especially when you start drinking that Texas moonshine. Fucking shit comes from everywhere.
Coming out of trees. Dillers, get them.
Get them.
Man, Gary, I got to tell you, this party is out of control again. So she blasts one of them. Joe Don switches to the back and uses his hand cannon to shoot the other guy, with one shot because Travis can't hit shit.
Which begs the question, why wasn't this the original positioning of team action, having him drive? And well, I guess maybe we are to infer that Travis can't even really drive for long periods without fucking it up.
Right.
So that's probably it. So
everybody's had enough of this shit. It's time to put the team together and go to Paris. So they get everybody on lethal and head off to have a meeting and a plan. They're making a plan to put an end to this shit, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
And the plan is they've got until Sunday to kill everybody.
Sure.
I don't know why Sunday.
Because they're going to put the hits out for the rest of the witnesses.
See?
And anybody who will testify.
See?
Yeah.
Or has testified against the brother on Monday.
Okay.
They're rounding up all the people.
Yeah, there's a testifying witness thing here that I just don't understand that we'll get to later.
Secret agents are in the witness protection program.
Yeah,
right.
they're just fucking killing them off. And, they have to avenge Pedro's death.
I'm going to make a note here and do my best to translate what we see on film by screaming, Thursday. Thursday.
There's been a lot of. It's been a while since we've had a credit or a title, and
Right.
this one just sort of shows up. It's like Thursday. Like whoa.
Okay. So we're at Thursday. They got until Sunday. So Donna like she's super jelly about Pantera though, because she's like, hey, I can smell you on him. I don't like it. What? She likes Travis. Why? Donna's out of his league.
Yeah.
She's the star of the Lethal Ladies.
She doesn't like.
She just doesn't want anybody,
Fishing
stepping
around the
on her
Abilenes.
groove, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is her hunting territory. Go find your own fucking pack.
I'm the one that bangs Abilene.
Yeah, she's like, I don't care how bad this one is. You can't have him.
He's still got the last name. He's mine. I'm going to take my clothes off in front of him, and he's going to bang me.
Mm-hmm.
That's how that works.
Maybe this is where the naked man started.
The naked man.
Where you go on a date, and if you want to have sex with a girl, you just take off all your clothes.
Yeah.
And you just stand there in the living room as the naked man. We've explained this to you
The
before.
naked
I don't
man.
think this is where that started. I'm pretty sure that started with the beginning of time and men being douchebags.
When they were already naked, you're like, look, I'm naked. You were naked a minute ago.
You went to the restaurant naked. Jesus. When you met me, you had no pants on. You freaking caveman?
Mm-hmm.
Is that what we're talking about?
No.
Okay, I'm confused. I don't know anything about this naked man
I
thing you're
don't worry
talking
about
about,
the
and I
naked
don't
man.
want to know anything about go on a date and then take all your clothes off and be like, "What do you think?"
Well, it's not that at all.
I think you suck.
It's
dude.
more of a fully invested, I am completely humiliated move.
Yeah, you stand
really
there in the
gotta-
superheroes pose.
On your own time, you'll need to look into the naked man.
So it's like public shaming.
It's like, why not? I mean, please.
Like, so are you okay either way if like she runs up and kicks you square in the back?
There-
You've been embarrassed, and that's your thing.
The success rate on the naked man's like 10%.
But it seems like you win because you want humility.
Sure, why not? Either way, you've done the naked man.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
That has never happened to me. But I'm not going to say that I wouldn't be like, wow, if the merchandise was decent. But I think that you're like 50-50 split it there, that they're going to look at your
Sure.
business and be like, oh, pass.
Isn't this exactly what fucking Louis C.K. got his career ended for? I think the naked man sounds like something we shouldn't be
No,
encouraging.
you shouldn't do it. It's sexual harassment at the least and assault at the most. Depending on what happens after you're the naked man, it can get really bad.
What if you just go up to a lady and be like, man, dinner was great. What did you think about the lobster? Also, will you shit on my chest?
What? Oh, that's not it.
I mean, why not do that, you assholes?
I don't want poop on me.
Yeah, dude.
She doesn't want your dick in front of her. Christ.
Yeah.
Stop it.
I think that phase in
Either way, Donna does
dating
the
is-
naked man in this.
She naked man's Tony Abilene.
And it works. So
Yeah, it works.
if you're Donna Spear, you're going to have a better success rate than 1 in 10, I think. It's probably going to be more like
Every
29
time.
out of 30.
Hey, guess what?
Huh.
Friday! It's Friday, everybody, and the movie has told us.
Yeah.
It's
Is this-
time to go into action plan.
Taryn gotten JJ yet?
Yeah, she gets on a plane to go meet with Jimmy John.
Jimmy John, who's now...
Who's who?
He's JJ Jackson from the Hard Ticket to Hawaii, so...
Whose job is...
Her boyfriend.
Oh, just being her boyfriend.
Yeah, but you know who he is.
No, I don't.
Wolf Larson.
Who is Brie Larson's brother?
Fucking Tarzan from that fucking Tarzan show.
Oh, Tarzan.
Tarzan.
Yeah, that is Wolf Larson.
That is Wolf Larson.
Yeah, the Amazon Prime Tarzan show that we've highly recommend you
Highly
go watch for
recommended,
3
yeah.
seasons.
He's in both of these.
Yeah, that guy's cool.
Yep.
He's not Darby, but he's close.
No, and he has almost no... His whole part is I bang Taryn for 10 minutes in 2 of the movies.
Oh, he does something more than that. He is a delivery vehicle for Andy Sidaris' cameo.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
There's the comedy here as well.
Yep. Andy Sidaris golfing. Pretty awesome. Yeah, they go bang. Kim and Patty Cakes, they get talked to by the Telly Savalas guy, and he's like, "Hey, I can set you up," and they're like, "Wink, wink, nudge, nudge." Sure, buddy.
Yeah,
they're in.
So everybody's trying to Dutch door each other right now. So you know what they do?
What?
Take some showers.
Yeah, get in a jacuzzi with their boobs out.
Yeah, one lady's in a jacuzzi and she's like, "I'm going to use this as a bath." You're
Well,
like,
they've got a guy on their team.
A guy on their team.
Oh
yeah, it pisses me off.
The muscles guy,
"What's
right?
this guy from Malibu Express?"
Yeah, it pisses me off.
Why couldn't he go in there and get naked with him?
I don't know.
Maybe it was too risque at the time.
Possible.
Like interracial.
Mixed rate. I don't know, dude. This is 30 years after, Kirk and Uhura.
Or Soylent Green.
Soylent Green? Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know why not. I think it pisses me off doesn't get a whole lot of playtime
He doesn't.
in this movie.
Yeah, he needs more. It's too bad.
He kind of seems like he's somebody's man. Well, hold on. I'm going to cut that. Whoops.
Oh my God.
He seems like he's
It
part
seems like
of.
he's hired, like he's a hired thug for Lethal.
Well, so
like he's not part of the team, really.
he says something later on where he's like, "Yeah, I got to get either the rest or I got to call the cleanup crew." It seems like he's part of like the sort of second stage thing. Like he's more of a backup.
Oh, okay.
He's not just backup on screen. He's actually part of the backup team.
Okay.
Either that or they couldn't have him take off his shirt because he seems to be quite muscular.
Like he would break the camera.
Yeah. And then they'd be like, "Sorry, Travis Abilene."
Yeah.
Well, he's a championship bodybuilder
Right.
again with Wide World of Sports and Andy Sidaris' friends.
Yeah, when he comes out in that leotard,
The guy's
you
stacked.
you can see just how ripply that man is. It's like, man, he should have been in a shirts off scene.
Yeah, I think that it pisses me off not having a bigger role as one of Andy's bigger mistakes in this film. There's other mistakes, things that are missing, but like he's so much fucking fun in Malibu Express, and it seems like here he's just a few lines of dialogue from being able to make this movie a bunch more fun.
Yeah, and he never fucks up any of his lines.
No, he doesn't.
He's got good delivery.
Yeah, it pisses me off. It's great. So Travis and Donna are post-coitus on a plane, and I guess that gives him brain powers after sex to start getting clues, because he looks like out of nowhere he's like, "Wait a minute," and he starts looking through this manila folder that has pictures of Picasso Trigger, but his watch is on the wrong wrist and his post-dead photo. So something's going on, but nothing ever comes of it, or until like the very end of the fucking movie. Like he never says, "We've got more detective work to do. This is a clue."
Well, no, he says that son of a bitch. I think you were supposed to realize right now that he's still alive.
Right. Okay. Huh. I don't know if you're supposed to or not. But
I realized he was still alive at that
yeah,
point.
because we'd already seen this movie. So they stop by and visit the professor from Seven. He's in this movie.
Yeah, and he's actually the professor because he's in Hard Ticket, but he's not the professor. He's just like a side background character that doesn't really have anything to do with anything. But he is actually the professor from Seven, linking that movie to these now.
Yeah, right. Yeah. So it's all one universe. The professor gives Donna a exploding RC car and then a exploding boomerang.
These are very high tech too, because all you do is slap the dynamite on there with some super glue and let it ride.
So I tried to write boomerang in a way to accentuate boom. I was like, well, this isn't really a boomerang. It's a boomerang. And then I wrote it down. I was like, it's already that.
Already a boomerang.
It's already that. I guess I could just boomerang.
Maybe the
Boom.
The
Exclamation point. Arang!
the indigenous people of Australia, they knew it was like a double entendre for them. Like, yeah, it's a boomerang. You whack a guy in the face and boom.
Boom. John Madden.
Maybe the
Splits their eye open.
is there a double entendre in didgeridoo?
Didgeridoo don't.
Didgeridoo.
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 The brown note comes from the didgeridoo.
Yeah, it's like the saxophone of Australia. You're basically saying didgeridoo me.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Ooh,
And
sexy.
the ladies are throwing their bras up on stage. Woo, didgeridoo.
Is there a double entendre and throw another shrimp on the bobby? Crikey, that's not a knife.
What?
It's just like to be an asshole from Australia.
Yeah, why not?
I mean, an asshole pretending to be from Australia, I should say. Yeah. Oi.
That's how they all sound, huh?
I'm
They're
Jacko.
all Jacko.
Oi.
We need to have one of our Australian listeners call in and leave us a voicemail so we can hear what an actual Australian sounds like.
Somebody needs to call in and tell us what Jacko's up to.
I thought we looked that up and he was like on a game show or something.
Right now, everybody else is going, who
Who
the fuck is Jacko?
Jacko?
I don't even remember who Jacko was. Who was Jacko?
Jacko was the Energizer Bunny. Like, he was on Energizer commercials. He would, oi!
Yeah, but what was he from? He
Well-
couldn't just be the Energizer guy.
No,
I think he played football.
yeah, he was Aussie League's football guy that
Oh,
turned
okay.
stand-up comedian.
Awesome.
And then he was also in that show where that was very short-lived, like the Highwaymen or something, where had like the helicopter transformers on the semis.
What?
Yeah.
Helicopter transformers on the semis.
Yeah, we looked that up and you got like a weird man boner. How did you forget about it?
It was so awesome that it broke
He
my
just fell over and forgot everything
my-
for 2 weeks.
transformer helicopter trucking fuse.
Yeah.
That's amazing. I would like to go to there.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay. Saturday. Jake and Edie dress like porn stars. I mean, come on.
It's not
guys.
even close. It's like it's in this guy's contract that he's just dressed like a porn star all the time.
Right.
Even though he's not a porn star.
They are infiltrating one of the bad guys' headquarters, and they pose as phone repair people
that are not
that are porn stars.
I hear your phone doesn't work.
Why is
bang,
your shirt-
bang, bang.
Why are you wearing a onesie?
Well, and the guy's like, my phone is fine. And she's like, that ringing doesn't bother you? I'm like, no, that's just the emptiness in your head. Honey.
Yeah, right.
You have that all the time. How can
Watch
you hear anything?
Yeah. How about I fix those pants? What? No, that's not what we're doing here.
Hey, Jake, did you bring your tool? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
And meanwhile,
I didn't bring the right equipment. We'll have to come back tomorrow.
I was going back to the porn talk thing.
That was my porn talk.
That's not what they say in pornos. I'm sorry, ma'am. I'm going to have to come back tomorrow. And then there's not a porno scene?
yeah.
That's
Like,
what happened here.
looks like I can't get a boner. I'll have to leave now.
Try again later. And then you just have a shot of a guy doing typing.
You know, he's just in the van eating cold pizza.
Man, this is a great porno.
Yeah.
Hot,
Hey.
right?
Oh,
It's hot. It's a hot porno.
Meanwhile, the whole thing that they're doing, this elaborate ruse that they've put on, none of it needs to happen because the only thing they
Indeed.
do is hide this shotgun poorly
Right.
in a plant that's not big enough to hide a shotgun. in.
Correct.
They can just walk right out after that.
Why do they need to hide it?
It's on the other side of the door, too.
It's,
So they don't even need to go.
it's not in
into
the place they need to go to.
And if they can just walk a shotgun up there and hide it in the plant, just come back tomorrow and walk a shotgun right up there.
Indeed.
Or go back out, grab the shotgun, and then just shoot these guys with it.
Right. This is an awful plan. Not to mention,
They're dressed like porno
they're
stars.
dressed like porn stars. They're not called like, the phone appears to be broken. Like if you're a secret agent, you cut the phone line or do something to fuck. You put a
Sure.
little weird fuzzy sound maker on the phone line, and then the guy calls the phone company, but you intercept the call, and he's like, "Hey, my phone's broken,"
No,
and you
Edie-
go, "Okay, I'll come in," and then you have an excuse to get through security and blow the guy away. They just walk in and say, "Your phone's broken." He's like, "No, it's not." "Yes, it is.
Edie
We'll be
tries.
back tomorrow."
She picks it up and she's like, this doesn't sound good. Doesn't it bother you? He's like, the phone works fine. And she's like,
No, it
okay.
doesn't. No, she says, no, it doesn't.
No, it doesn't.
And that's the end of the dialogue.
And he goes, yes, it does. And she's like, no, it doesn't. And
We'll
he
be
grabs
back
the
tomorrow.
phone. He grabs the phone and hangs it back up.
We can't fix this now. We'll have to be back. We didn't bring our tools. Why are you here?
So, I think your pants are out of order.
I mean, shoot them.
Yeah, you could just
If
shoot
you're the
him.
bad guy, you have got two people that are clearly here to assassinate you. You go the other way. Like, you're a bad guy. You kill these people for fun. And you're
Sure.
like, oh, okay, I guess my phone is broken.
Yeah.
Because you told me. Ugh.
Also, the bad guy in this scene is one Dan Alexio,
Uh-huh.
world karate champion.
Oh, cool.
Wide World of Sports, friends with Andy Sidaris. There you go.
Nice.
Yeah. Which probably is indignant for him getting beat up by fucking Jake.
Yeah, right. Speaking of Jake beating somebody up, it's go time. It's Sunday! How bad did that peak right there?
It went over the yellow pretty good. Not as bad as Saturday. Saturday was your biggest so far.
Okay. Sorry about everybody's car speakers. Kim and Patty dance for their mark. Their same dance that they've done 4 times. It's awful. The music is awful. Oof.
Well, they spice it up. They take off the vest that they have on.
I guess.
So now they're just wearing their bikini tops.
Yeah. And they're like, hey, did you like that dance, guy? And he's like, yeah, it was fine. How about you come back to my bang palace? And they're like, oh, yeah, we'll die.
Yeah.
Well, he's like, they'll do for the Oriental clients. That's what he says.
Right. Yeah, and she pulls a fucking gun out.
Dusts him.
Dusts
Through a
him.
table with a shotgun. The handler gets killed immediately. And then the guy who lost an audition for Wonder Years has sort of a longer shootout. Ends up really, I'm pretty sure, killing Patty Cakes.
He
But
shoots Patty right in the forehead.
yeah.
There's, like, she's fine, I guess, because it bounced off her fucking skull, but the way things are lined up and the size of his gun implies that she has a bulletproof head.
Yeah, it doesn't look good.
It looks like she's dead as shit.
Well-
Her brains came apart.
What's his face? Pisses me off comes in. And he's like, oh, God, I got to get the cleaners to come in for this shit. And then she's like, oh, look, it just grazed her. And he just doesn't say anything like, yeah, no, honey, she is dead.
She'll be okay, right? Yeah, sure, whatever,
Yeah,
lady.
I'll just carry her around for a minute here.
Back at Team Porno, they go back in, and the toughs are clearly onto him because now they've got weapons. Well, I guess their shotgun. Did they find their
No,
shotgun? Because the
it's-
shotgun never gets used.
Yes, it does.
Okay.
So, no, heavy blonde guy comes out with an Uzi
Uh-huh.
and then karate fight.
Yeah, Evan Lurie style karate fight.
Yeah, this guy is, because he's in a couple of those movies that we watched that are around there that he's shitty Evan Lurie.
Yeah.
Yeah, he kicks the gun out of his hands, then does some more karate, gets beat up pretty good. But then uses the little-known eye gouge technique.
Well, Jake only has one choice to eye gouge him because he puts him in a pretzel twist or
He's got him in a lion tamer.
yeah, the submission wrestling move.
Yeah, and then because Edie comes in at one point to save him and shoots him with the hidden shotgun.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
And then he pokes the guy's eyes out, so he's like been shot and gouged. Then he beats up the other guy and does like a tiger uppercut and kills him.
And goes into the main Mark's office, beats the shit out of him.
He goes into the main Mark's office, then strips down to his ankle-length Speedos before getting into this next fight.
Right. I'm sorry.
You don't want to can't leave that. He's like, I'm done fucking around. I need to streamline.
You gotta be fast here.
Yeah.
Whip, whip, whip. Eventually he beats this guy up and then just slides him off a desk out a window.
Out a window.
It's pretty funny.
One of the great dummy falls.
Bad dummy. Love it.
Yeah, they got it to really sort of hook just over the top of the camera. Like it was.
Oh, yeah.
It's falling straight at the camera.
Yeah, it's a great established shot, but it's a very dummy. Like it does not move. Usually have the arms flopping around, very inappropriately, but this one is just stiff as a board.
Yeah, it's totally stiff, but it's also like bent like a banana.
Right.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. First, it looks like a banana, and then the arms kind of break free, and you're like, oh, okay, it's a person.
Man, I love a bad dummy. Now it's Donna and Taryn's turn. They lead their guys on dirt bikes to where they can shoot them, because they've also got a fucking big sniper rifle-y thing that they shoot at one of them from like 20 feet away.
So it looks like Taryn dusts the dark-haired guy with an AK.
Yeah, it's a big gun.
And then she doesn't shoot Bruce Penhall because we need to see him hot dog it a little bit more.
That's true. That's true.
Like I could have even used a little bit more of him hot dogging it, to be honest.
Yeah, right.
Like, that really kind of put this scene together.
Maybe jumping over the camera once or twice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When he did that,
or like a chase with the RC car, that would have been fun.
Oh,
yeah. Either way, he leads them to the beach, and he's behind a sign, so they're like, "Oh, how are we going to get him?" Well, they bust out the boomerang. And they chuck it and hits him right in the face and explodes.
And this one blows the bad dummy in half.
Oh, it's awesome.
Yeah.
This is a good one.
Yeah, I like it.
So they split up because they're headed towards...
Just like Bruce Penhall's character. Split up like they just got hit by a boomerang.
Okay, so they head towards Ortiz's house.
Like they don't have a body.
Oh my God. Why do we do this?
That's why I do this. Make people hurt with bad jokes.
And Ortiz has been tipped off by the radio that they're coming, kind of. So he sends his men out. He's got 2 more men. And fucking one of them shoots Taryn in the chest with a shotgun.
Yeah.
So she's down, but she's not down because she's got a bulletproof vest, even though it's just a cargo vest.
It's from REI.
Right.
It's like the best made vest ever.
Yeah, it's in case bears have guns.
They've killed enough hunters now. There is a possibility that they're out there, they're arming themselves.
Mm-hmm.
And this trout that I just caught is packing a fucking deuce.
A brown trout deuce?
Oh, no.
It's a double deuce.
This largemouth bass has got a Mac 10.
That's dumb. And he won't shut up about it.
He's got fucking gold-plated teeth and chains.
Goddamn, no, that's just...
Shut up, you stupid big mouth bass.
Okay.
P. Diddy's never gonna call you. Okay. So Taryn uses the RC car to blow her way into the house.
Yeah.
It's kind of a disappointing use of the RC car.
Well, I think she thinks she blew everybody up.
She didn't. She just blew up his sunroom.
Yeah. She ends up killing him anyway with guns.
Right.
Does she kill Michael McDonald?
No, Ortiz, he busts out on the motorcycle. He drives through his wall and heads towards the beach to get away, or I don't know what he's doing, but it doesn't matter because Donna's there. Donna spears him. See, I can do puns too.
Yeah.
Because that's her name.
Donna Spear.
Yeah, she hits him with a harpoon.
Yeah.
Explodes him. It's a splody harpoon. It's pretty sweet. LG calls Donna and says, "Hey, I've got some suspicions about my man that got killed in a Jeep."
She's like, yeah, we're in the middle of the triumphant and final gunfight.
Yeah, it doesn't matter, dude. We're blowing everybody up. Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
I think I've gotten to the bottom of this.
Jose actually didn't work for me.
Yeah. That wasn't my Jeep. I don't even like sandwiches.
When did I buy a Jeep?
Yeah.
Travis rides up to Pantera where she's at, and he's got a cast on, and the crutch that the professor gave him,
Yeah.
which she's like, "What's happened? What happened to you?" He's like, got hurt.
Sprained my leg.
Yeah.
Because if there's anything I know about riding motorcycles, it's perfectly fine to do that when your
the
leg is
cast on.
broken.
Yeah. If there's anything that you can do it before trying to ride a motorcycle with a broken leg.
She's like, "Okay, cool. Go into that house." And he's like, "All right." So he goes inside this house, and inside the house is the Picasso Trigger and the Picasso Trigger.
Wait, no, they make out first, don't they?
Oh, yeah, they make out. Of
So
course.
she's like, "Why are you in here?" And he's like, "I don't know. Make out with me." And then she's about to stab him, and then Donna spears
That's
her.
the end.
Oh, yeah, no, that yeah, you jumped ahead.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah, the inside the house is the Picasso Trigger and the Picasso Trigger, the painting and the man. So he's not dead. Whoa!
And he did donate to the
And he
citizens
didn't
of
give
Paris.
the painting away.
Maybe Paris gave it back. They were like, thanks.
And he,
A fish.
in his monologue, isn't about his evil plan. He's like, "Yeah, I fucking kept the painting."
Yeah, right. And Travis is like, "I knew you weren't dead." And he's like, "Okay, I knew you. Okay, you didn't kill Joe Don Baker." And he's like, "Yes, I did." "No, you didn't." "You're right, I didn't." All
You
right.
have to know how to handle your enemies. I am lost now.
So he wanted to kill all of these other.
Lethal agents.
Yeah.
No, he wanted to kill all these other criminal guys who had power, and he didn't want to show the power anymore. So
Share the power. He's an agent of Lethal.
no, he's not.
He was.
He was.
He was a
before
double
he
agent?
dead. What's Picasso Trigger's deal? No, Jackie. He was he's the best agent that they had.
Oh, I didn't catch that part.
That's
I thought he was part of the
why they're
criminal
like,
syndicate.
"We gotta. All our agents are dying. They've already killed our best agent. We got to do something about that." That's a whole step into the Lethal getting involved. But yes, Picasso Trigger was manipulating Lethal to kill these guys, but why?
So he can keep the painting, but it's his, and he could just keep it.
I don't get what he's doing.
He just doesn't like anybody. I know he doesn't like LG.
He at some point says, "Thanks for taking out all the competition for me."
Maybe he's gonna go rogue.
He's going to start his own agency of... Because I think they're not really working for the government. I think they're pretty much just hitmen.
They have to be working for the government because at one point Terrence says the one group that would never betray us is the federal government.
She said that out loud?
She said
Yeah.
that out loud.
Is she sure about that?
And they all had badges.
Oh, they do have badges, yeah.
Yeah, no, Lethal is a government agency,
All
or
right.
at least a contract agency. You know, maybe they're like Blackwater or
Independent.
something. I don't know what Picasso Trigger's doing, and I don't know what the
I think he's
plot
trying
of
to...
the painting is or nothing.
Maybe he's taking it over so we can really get some double agenting going on.
I faked my own death so that you guys would kill the guys who were trying to kill me
And my brother.
and my brother.
And I blew up the only guy I want to kill's friend in his Jeep. Maybe his ranch hand. I'm not sure who that guy was.
As a way to manipulate you into killing. I don't
Into
fucking know.
killing yourself?
Guys who were trying to kill me.
That are my brother.
That are my brother. A very convoluted plot. He monologues, and that allows Travis to load his crutch gun.
Crotch gun. He doesn't have a crotch gun. I saw him in a Speedo earlier.
Yep, that's true.
A little Freudian slip right there.
Apparently the ladies of 1997 or 1977 would disagree.
Yeah, apparently.
Yeah.
He shoots, but Picasso Trigger has a drop-down bulletproof shield.
It's like it's like a drop-down glass shield.
Right. Installed in his house.
Yeah, for in case people try to shoot him with a crutch.
When he's standing right there.
Yeah.
And then he's got rocket cameras, too.
Yeah.
Hey, see that camera up there? It's got rockets in it.
Got rockets in it. We'll shoot back.
Rocket camera?
Uh-huh. Then he's just like, peace out.
Yeah, it goes away. Lady Pantera runs in, and she's like, "Hey, I'm glad you're okay. Don't shoot me.
Make out with me. And he's like, all right.
Yeah,
And that's when Donna spears her.
Yeah, Donna
Yeah.
spears her because she's a double trayer. She's going to kill
Double trayer.
a double trayer.
A double tray is actually when you have 2 pizzas in one oven at the same time.
That's risky because
It
one
is.
of them's not going to get cooked right.
You get halfway through, you got to flip places with them.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's a hot tip.
Hot tip for hot pizza.
So they chase after Picasso Trigger to the beach where he keeps his hovercraft.
And you also get a good shot. I liked the planning on this one, where he runs out of this house holding a helmet.
Right.
Because
well, he knows
wasn't-
where he's going, right?
Well, no, he wasn't going to be available for the hovercraft shoot.
Oh,
That's not
yeah.
the same person,
Right.
so
Right.
it's a good cover.
Yeah, it is a good cover. Or it could also be, dude, hovercrafts are
Are
really
fucking
hard to
dangerous.
control.
Yeah. But the person who's actually driving that hovercraft is
Not
very sleight of frame and
Right.
not the same person. And probably someone who
Can drive
has
a
the
hovercraft.
ability to
Sort of steer
to
one.
completely tame the unpredictable.
It's also very considerate of him that he keeps a jet ski right next to his hovercraft escape vehicle so that they can have a chase.
I loved watching the Travis Abilene actor Steve Bond try to get they had to cut away because he grabbed the front of the jet ski to drag it into the water a couple times,
Right.
and dropped it, and he was really muscling it around, and he moved it about 12 inches maybe.
Yeah, exactly.
And they're cut to him in the water.
Yeah.
He's like, I can't get this in. Help me.
Yeah. So they shoot at each other. They can't hit each other at all. So Donna hits him with another exploding harpoon, blows up the Picasso Trigger.
This one's like a trident.
Yeah. It
Yeah.
is. It's very weird. I don't know why she's dealing with different harpoon explosives.
Why she
'Cause
has
they
so
only
many
come-
different spears.
She's like, oh boy. She's like Hawkeye. She just keeps reaching into her bag and pulling out whatever arrow.
Yeah, she is. She's done a spear of spears of
Yeah.
Hawkeye.
Well, at least he's dead now. Or is he?
Or is he? How many? He's not.
No,
So then they're gonna borrow the ending from 7.
sort of. Well, before that, he blows his own man away. His
Oh yeah, his
Nazi priest.
But
the
that's
sidecar
only
bishop.
Yeah, sidecar bishop.
Yeah.
But that's only after he allows him to load up the car.
Yeah.
Thanks, Jeeves.
Yeah,
Bam!
right. What a dick. Ugh.
And he has he's even being cavalier because the box that the painting's in says that there's a painting in it.
Right. I'm taking this with me.
Yeah.
He goes outside, and Travis has set up his crutch into a missile launcher
Sure. And he's calculated
with a calculator.
with a calculator the coordinates of the pacemaker.
That's embedded in the Picasso Trigger's chest.
Yes.
At some point, we only know that he has a pacemaker because they've been cramming the scar that he's got on his chest the whole time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Happens at the end of 7 with the professor doing the shooting.
Yeah, but I thought there was a different tracking system.
Oh, yeah, it wasn't this exactly, but it's pretty much the same.
I don't
thing.
think you have a homing device in your pacemaker when you get one put in.
He didn't have a homing device. He just knew the coordinates of it.
Which would change as soon as he moved.
Right. So either way, he just shot
he
a man
knew
in
the
the
other
chest.
coordinates of it.
What other coordinates?
The ones where he was going to be at.
No, he just...
Yeah, no, he shoots a man across an island in the chest with a missile.
From a crutch
From a crutch.
by punching in some numbers into a calculator.
Yes. And then
Explains
it's
that he had the coordinates.
because, right.
That's all the information I have.
Okay. So post-team celebration at Edie's.
Uh-huh.
And Terrence keeping the painting, the Picasso Trigger painting.
Yep.
The end. Or is it? Is the Picasso Trigger dead?
I would think he's dead at this point.
Well, the most important question this movie could ask is, how many people look exactly like a Picasso Trigger?
Well, the one guy was wearing a helmet, so we can't really have to count.
Oh,
him.
okay. That's a good point. Okay.
So one.
And then the guy at the beginning.
That's the one guy.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he's got one doppelganger
Who's dead?
who's dead, and a guy in a helmet who's dead, and he
Okay.
himself is dead.
All right. That's the end of Picasso Trigger then. Next.
Well, I guess we already answered who the least favorite Abilene is. We all hate Travis.
Yeah, we all hate Travis.
And
Travis
it's
sucks.
hard because LG shoots a guy in the chest,
Uh-huh.
and that's like the only thing he does to separate himself from Travis, really, other than not be creepy as fuck.
Well, let me phrase it this way. Name something Travis Abilene does in this movie.
Bangs chicks.
That's it.
He does shoot the missile at the
He
end.
shoots him the missile at the end, but he accomplishes nothing else. And really, in that factor, all he does is assemble a machine and then plug in numbers that he was told to plug in. He's a data entryist at that point in time. The professor is the one who built this incredible crutch rocket launcher that he hit the on button on something. That's it. That's all he does. Travis sucks.
He does suck.
Donna, I think you can leave this one for somebody else. You don't need to be jealous of Lady Pantera. Lady Pantera is way out of Travis's league as well.
Okay. And yeah, well then, who's your favorite? Who's the favorite agent here?
In this film, I kind of like Lady Pantera.
Really?
I kind of thought she was awesome.
Okay.
I thought she was fun. I liked that she was it was telegraphing that she was a double agent, but I liked her character.
Sure.
I thought she was a good time.
Jackie?
I like Donna's friend Tara.
Taryn? Yeah,
Taryn.
Hope Maria
Taryn.
Carlton is my favorite. Whenever she's in, I don't have a very good time going, oh my God, you're so hot.
Right.
And I had kind of forget about everybody else.
Sure. Okay. I can see that. I also like Edie. I think,
Edie's good, yeah.
Yeah, Edie to me is the most beautiful one.
yeah, Edie's really pretty. Cynthia Broomhall. you said?
Cynthia Brimhall, yeah.
She went on to be a Price is Right lady.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. One of the Barker's
Sexually
babes.
harassed persons.
I don't know if she was one of those, but
Yeah.
either way. Is Lethal accountable to the American people?
No.
No.
Uh-uh.
So by that question, I mean, is there congressional oversight on Lethal?
No.
No.
Because what they have done here is for no reason got into an internal war with themselves.
Yeah.
They have accomplished no good for anybody.
Uh-uh.
They just killed a bunch of guys
That were their own guys.
who were their own guys so they could kill one of their own guys.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
Civil War.
I don't think that Congress is going to fund them anymore.
How would Congress fund them at all when LG's running the show?
Where's LG getting the money?
Horse excursion.
I believe it was from the World's Fair and Ladies Chili Cook-Off.
This will never work. I keep funneling all my profits into Lethal.
Yeah.
Who just kills each other.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I got to sell this town. Where does this rank in the Andy Sidaris pantheon? Jackie, let's go with you.
Last.
Last of the films we've done.
Of the three that you've seen?
Yeah, the 4 now that we've
Oh,
reviewed.
7.
On
I keep forgetting.
on this podcast.
I'm going to give this one, I like this one the least.
Okay, Sam.
It's kind of I like it more than 7, barely.
Really?
Well,
Okay, I think 7's my second favorite.
really?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't know. I like Hard Ticket.
Hard Ticket's pretty awesome.
I actually, because here's what I'm getting cloudy. I think I might like 7 better. Even though this is sort of the most eventful, because of that, it sort of loses its heat here and there.
Yeah, I'll
there's
grant you.
too much going on, and so I think I even like Savage Beach better than this one.
Okay, all right.
But I do like this one better than the first one with Estrada.
Stacy.
No, it's like number 6 or something in the
The
larger
first
series
film that
Yeah.
features Estrada.
of the first 4. This is number 4 for me,
Okay. Yeah, I
And then if
I
we
think
count-
this is the least of my favorites too.
but I still like it a lot.
I do. It's missing some things. That song in Hard Ticket is so awesome. It needs something like that. One of those mid-'80s gentle beach yacht rocky type songs that's catchy. It needs an exploding skateboarder. There's no one thing about this film that you could be like, dude, you have to see it for this particular scene.
Sure. I think that, as I was saying in the beginning, that technology afforded them some different budgetary concerns because not only did they have the title maker, but they also all of a sudden have one guy doing most of the music with just a keyboard.
Yeah, right.
And so all of a sudden it was like, oh, maybe now we might have too many toys to play with. And so it got a little confused.
A little distracted here and there on what it was doing. It's still a do for me.
Absolutely.
I liked it. Jackie?
Oh, yeah, it's still a do.
Yeah. Sam?
Still totally a do.
Okay. All right. That's your movie, folks. We've got a little listener feedback we need to get to this week, featuring an email from our good friend Jack B. Following up from our last week episode where he got to choose who killed Captain Alex out of Wakala World, if you, dear listener, remember that from just a week ago. This is Uganda. This is Uganda. He says... Hey guys, this is Uganda. No, he says, hey guys, I'm glad you enjoyed Who Killed Captain Alex, and I'm glad I was able to bring it to you. One thing I forgot about at the time I picked it was that it has a tiny connection with Batman Forever.
Oh, really?
Remember where we're going with this?
Seal.
Yeah. Playing at a few points throughout the movie is a panpipes cover of Kiss from a Rose by Seal. I thought it was a nice coincidence that you did these two movies so close together. I have my own theory about the movie that further ties Captain Alex to superheroes. I'm surprised you guys didn't mention this, but in the opening Commando attack briefcase deal, there's a surprise cameo appearance by Spider-Man.
Yo, yeah, we forgot to mention. We noticed it.
Yeah. I thought it was just maybe like a, budget bad guy disguise, because there was also another guy that was wearing a painter's mask.
Sure.
Like, ooh, villain. So I thought,
actually, the painter's mask was a good guy.
Okay, whatever. Some guy for no reason I can't figure out is wearing a Spider-Man mask. I think the director saw Marvel was going to be big and put Spider-Man in as a cameo so he could eventually direct Black Panther and rename the studio Wakanda Wood. Another example of his sheer brilliance.
That's a reach. That's a reach. That's a reach.
I also figured out what's in Captain Alex's briefcase, and I'm surprised none of you mentioned it. It's obviously Marcellus Wallace's soul. Duh.
Yeah.
Jackie's like, who?
Yeah.
No, you're talking about Pulp Fiction, right?
Yeah, that was the prevailing theory in Pulp Fiction. That
Oh, well, I never figured out what the hell it was in there.
Yeah. Glowing cash.
Yeah.
I thought it was just gold coins with like a flashlight.
That's just on all the time.
Yeah, they're like,
or it's like wired to the briefcase, like, oh, like it's the fucking Holy Grail.
$5 worth of gold coins.
Again, I'm glad I could bring this movie to you guys. I can't wait for the Smab Fuzz, Jack. So there you go. Thank you again, Jack. We loved it. Sam, it's your pick next week. Where are we going? Back to what, Hollywood? This is Uganda.
Why do you look like you have to take a crap?
I fucking forgot what I was going to do.
He looks like a drunk Orson Welles.
A drunk.
You like French champagne?
Yeah.
Oh, the French.
Orson Welles talks like. I can't even do an Orson Welles. He's Pinky in the Brain.
Apparently,
Orson Welles guy.
You missed the drunk Orson Welles that was touring Reddit a while ago.
No, I didn't see any. That's too bad.
Yeah, Google drunk Orson Welles doing a wine commercial.
So it probably was when they released the Orson Welles Netflix stuff, I'm guessing. Yay. You know what? I completely forgot what I was going to do. I know that I was going to do the stupid Carry On Columbus if I can find it, but I think it's going to take me longer than next week to find that.
Okay.
But it won't be coming at you.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll find out what it is next episode. So enjoy your week, guys, and get to the chopper. Visit us at www.stinkermadness.com. Follow Stinker Madness on Twitter at Stinker Madness. Please rate and review us on iTunes and Stitcher. Thank you for listening, and get to the chopper.